Welcome to the Church of Thomas. These are readings from Awakenings in an Age of Angels. This one is question and answer. Are people alone in the universe of intelligent life? There are many kinds of life and intelligent peoples in the universe that do not live on Earth. Have people been visited by these people? No. They are far too far away, maybe someday. Is there a conflict between science and faith? There was never meant to be a schism. They are both ways of experiencing the world. They should not be considered mutually exclusive. If all the apostles had been given equal time, the orthodoxy of later creeds might not have been so rigid and fearful of new ideas. The one never meant for these writings to be the last words. It would be a serious mistake to assume that a people of Jesus' time could understand an internal combustion engine. The one always intended for there to be periodic updates, so to speak. The early church never accepted this as a given. There will always be updates. The problem became that instead of sticking to the core messages that will never be deleted from the updates, they had a vested interest in the status quo. Worse, if someone was not in their belief system, it was automatically heretical. They took the idea of adaptability as a sign of weakness to be defended against. Fear and ignorance are a few of the tools of evil, no matter what name you assign to that evil. These are: you are loved. You are not alone. Love does not have strings attached. All people who seek the one can do without any ritual, person, or sacrifice to make it possible. You should for your own sakes get better. That to give love helps you to grow as souls. The body and soul are not two enemies that should fight for dominance. Knowing love always leads to sharing it. Love without action has nothing to do with spiritual growth. Action without love is tainted and has nothing to do with spiritual growth. Does the one only love Christians? The one loves all. The one is in everyone and everything. Every person, animal, plant, or thing in the universe is part of the one. All are connected and all are loved. Then why become a Christian? Many faiths have had the influence of the one. Each serves the people of that background or location. All belief systems that know the one will have core values that sustain a connectedness with the one. You will know them by their fruit. Jesus in many forms has come to be on the earth. When Jesus came as a Jewish carpenter and homeless teacher, it was the most clearly preserved of these tries to share and give as an example to follow. All the people of the book have a special bond, but many of the most faithful examples of behaving in a Christ-like way have not even been Christians. So getting self-important of being a child of the book, is the accepting Jesus as a way to the connection and act that matters. If an example and message is sought and about how to live in a way to get better, then Christianity is the most cohesive of frameworks to work within, if you choose it. Why have updates? There are two main reasons. First, philosophies, technologies, and cultures evolve. Examples: trips to the moon explained to a people who have not yet learned that they live on a ball, not a flat surface, or a string theory to a person who cannot program a VCR. Second, because human egos, laws, and minds are involved, mistakes and edits that are not part of the core messages become part of any translations. Gospel of Thomas was one of the Gospels that was meant to be a form of adaptive DNA in the Bible. As souls mature and ways of seeing the world change, there needs to be updates that still hold to the core of the message. The Gospels are vehicles to carry the message, which remains love.